back to From the Chairman's Desk. Well, it's an honor and a privilege to have the beautiful Miss Madison Davenport. How you doing today?
Good.
Girl, you're a good-looking young Lumbee, huh?
Thank you.
All right. What's your full name now?
Madison Elexis Davenport.
All right. Now, what's your title?
Junior Miss Lumbee.
Junior. Now, what age group is that?
Junior.
Junior. All right. Just junior. That's junior enough. All right. Now, let me ask you. You know, already, the first question gonna be, who's your people?
Well, my mom's name is Ranessa Kennedy. She is a teacher in Duplin County. And my dad's name is Evan Davenport, and he works at Unilever in Rayford.
Gosh, he has a lot of driving bike. Unilever, yeah. Unilever's been real good to us with our Boys and Girls Club. Did you know they gave us a van one time?
They did?
Yeah, you just see you didn't know that. Tell your daddy I said thank you.
I will.
Okay. Well, you say your mom's a school teacher?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where do you go to school?
Beulaville Elementary School.
Beulaville Elementary School. And this is amazing. We just was talking. That's around Goldsboro.
Yes, sir.
How long did it take you to get to Atlanta, Lumbee?
About 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. That's a lot of driving, isn't it? Uh-huh. Now let me ask you this. The night of your title, were you nervous?
Yes, I was.
What was your talent?
I was tapping.
Tapping? And
we didn't have a name to the song, so we just called it an Asian dance mix.
Okay.
Simple.
Good. Simple, that's good. I think when your first function was Lumbee Homecoming, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you get hot in your gala on it?
I sure did.
You did. Okay, now, I already spotted something down. Would you tell everybody who made it for you? Who made your shawl for you?
My grandma Chris did. She lives in Clinton. And we used a burlap for my shawl because they used to make dresses out of this a long time ago.
Burlap. I was telling her that's what my regala is made out of, and it's so hot.
Yes, it is.
Don't you let them make you anything out of burlap. It is so hot. Okay, in other words, some of you young people out here, this burlap here, basically what we used to call the tobacco sheet. Okay, so everybody understands what. And I think I've never seen one like that. You tell your grandmother she's got. You have this talent. You can do stuff like this.
No,
Madison?
I don't.
Huh?
I wish.
God, baby. And it's got leather. Can you pick this up? Can you pick? Let's hold this up. I read it. Isn't that beautiful? The leather around it. Okay. Now, what's your grandmother's name?
Chris Campbell.
Chris Campbell. Wave at her. Say, hey, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma.
Say thank you. All right. What grade are you in?
I'm about to be in 7th grade, and I am so excited because I just joined our cheerleading team at Beulaville Elementary, and I'm ready for that.
Are you ready for it? Well, if you tap dance, that means you'll limber, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. To be
I'm
a cheerleader,
practicing.
you've got to be athletic, right? You been off to any camps? Anything?
No, not yet. We're going to this summer.
Girl, let me ask you something. The 7th grade cheerleading basketball season, right? Being Junior Miss Lumbee, how are you going to do all of this and keep those grades up in school?
We'll work it out.
Huh?
We'll work it out.
Mama's got to go here.
Yes, she does.
She's got to. What kind of car you drive?
A PT Cruiser.
Is mama, is she speeding?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. I'll just check it. We're going to call state trooper. Okay, now let me ask you this. What does it mean to be Junior Miss Lumbee to you?
I think being Junior Miss Lumbee helps me learn about my Lumbee culture, and it helps me be a good role model for other children.
That is a beautiful answer because so many of our kids in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and all through high school, they have so much peer pressure on them, okay? Trying to get you to do something wrong. Okay, and one answer I got from a former Miss Lumbee, talking about peer pressure, I said, well, when they come to you wanting you to do the wrong thing and you say no, how do you explain it to them? You know what she said?
What did she
said,
say?
Mr. Chairman, it's all right to say no because that means you're cool. All right? So there's nothing to be embarrassed about people trying to get you to do the wrong thing, right? Okay, now, did you go to Baltimore?
Yes, I did.
I didn't even get to go to that. Did you enjoy the powwow?
I did. It was so much fun. I bought everybody that went there with us bought a T-shirt, a Lumbee homecoming T-shirt.
Okay. Now, I knew the big powwow you were wanting to go to was the Gathering of Nations, right? You ever been?
No.
Girl, I had the opportunity to go.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been? Isn't the pit? I think they call it the pit. Thousands of people.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Mm-hmm. Must be a little. Now you're going back as a queen. I tell you what, you'll have your gala on. There'll be thousands and thousands of American Indians at every gala on. Carol, that's going to be exciting.
Yes, it will.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, you're Junior Miss Lumbee. Now, that comes with a lot of responsibilities.
It does.
Because Lumbee people's going to be looking up to you. Not looking at you, looking up to you. Because, you know what? They'll hold you up to a higher standard than another 7th grader.
They will.
Yeah. But you're up to the challenge, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I know you are. Okay, let's talk about some grades. How's your grades in school?
I am an A student, and I'm in the Beta Club, so you had to have a 90 or above average to be in a Beta Club.
What's your favorite subject?
I would say reading.
Reading?
Because I can get in the story with the other characters.
You going to be an actress?
I want to.
That's what Miss Lumbee's wanting to be. You going to follow her up to New York?
Yes, I will.
All right. See her on TV one day. Alexis will see both of y'all on TV one day. I think she's trying to get into some kind of acting school up in New York. Very prestigious school. Girl, I tell you what, my young Lumbee people's got all kind of dreams and ambitions. You just keep the faith. It'll happen. It'll happen. Now, let me ask you this. Had you ever seen that many people in your life? The July 4th parade?
I think I have.
Did you lose your voice? A hollering back? A waving?
I didn't lose my voice. I'll never lose my voice.
So
I got a big mouth.
All right, big mouth. Listen, we've just got a couple of minutes left. If there's one thing you wanted to say to other kids your age, 7th, 8th grade, what would it be?
I would have to say that school is very important. And just to be yourself, be proud of who you are.
See, the reason you're going to make 98 and 99 is that was the perfect answer. What's your platform going to be? You made your mind up? That's
yet.
a good one, what you just said, encouraging our kids to stay in school, make good grades. That would be a beautiful platform. Won't you just make that your platform?
I will.
Our educational queen. I think that would be great, baby, because, you know, a lot of our kids, they get 6th, 7th, 8th grade. A lot of them, they just don't take school seriously. And you know, if we lose those kids in the 5th and 6th and 7th grade, we'll lost them forever as far as education. You could be, you talk about being a role model, you could really help our kids. So I want to tell you what, I'm going to get you back on this program. And me and you are going to talk about education and the importance of education.
Okay.
All right, I want you to get your thoughts together now. Will you do that for me?
I sure will.
All right now. Hey, it was good to have you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. And that 2.5-hour drive, appreciate that. Coming back to land of Lumbee. And everybody, you can see this beautiful young lady at LumbeeTribe.com. Okay? You hit that button, it's a play for it. And I think she's a little excited about seeing herself on YouTube. Be all over the world, Chinese people, and all these people seeing you, girl. That's cool, ain't it?
Yes,
That is cool. All right, that'll take care of this week's portion of it, and we'll see you next week from the Chairman's Desk.